Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to this very good channel. We have come with another information that matters so much to us. Yeah, the last has not been heard about this Buhari saga. Somebody that died since just died again. It can only happen in Zoological Republic. Yes, so they are deceiving the gullible. Because that's how they have ever been taking the Nigerians, that's how they take Biafrans, that is how UK belittle us, that is how they play alongside whatever drama that this idiotic politicians are playing. UK plays alongside. Yes, that hospital must be in UK. And it was in UK that Buhari died. Nnamdi Kanu said it when he was in UK. Everything that played out then is what they are trying to repeat now. And this, an activist from UK had something to say. While Nigerians are reacting. They are reacting. So many people are saying a lot of things. All right? I'll have to leave you to listen to what the activist said and then what the Nigerian reactions are. Thank you.
This person said the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was never charged for accusing Muhammad Buhari of being an imposter while Buhari was still in power says a lot. Surely, accusing a sitting president of a country of impersonation should have been the #1 charge against Kanu, yet it was miraculously omitted from his case. Kanu also publicly challenged Buhari to speak his native language if he was truly who he claimed to be. That never happened, not even by mistake. And Senator Shehu Sani said, the present and future crop of Nigeria leaders should take lessons from the wave of unrefined emotions of Nigerians in the last 48 hours. A new generation of retributive citizens have evolved, unrestrained in their anger, unfettered in their bitterness, and unforgiving in their soul. Yes, Nigerians are bittered. Nigerians are not happy about what Buhari did to Nigerians. This is the reason why they are reacting with anger, with bitterness, because it is very, very hard to forgive Buhari what Buhari did to Nigeria and Nigerians. Anyway, my people, take a look at these videos and see what Nigerians are saying, as well as what this UK activist, said concerning Buhari.
Absolutely shameful. Boris Johnson, what's he doing? He's doing nothing. Buhari is dead. Buhari died in London in February 2017.
That's right.
He died in London in 2017. So why do you still put this charade out that Buhari's coming to London? Buhari's coming for medical treatment. The man died in 2017.
Yes.
And when that comes out, seriously, the UK will look the biggest fools on earth. The death certificate's there. It's all written.
That's right.
There's proof he died in London. He's buried in Saudi Arabia. And yet you keep that quiet as well. How can you keep quiet that a president of a country died 4 years ago and you're still portraying him coming here for hospital treatment? Is that not a farce?
Cover up.
It's a total cover-up. A total corrupt cover-up by a totally corrupt...
I've taken time over and over to listen and analyze this video made by Nnamdi Kanu 8 years ago, where he raised an allegation that President Muhammadu Buhari was no more as at that time. Many people said he was talking bullshit because some actually didn't like him for what he represents. Most of us then were confused in between the line. But when somebody make an allegation and have pledged his life and all that he's fighting for, should he be proven wrong? I think I take such people serious. Nnamdi Kanu told the Nigerian government to tell Buhari to do certain things to prove him wrong, and he will drop the agitation for Biafra and surrender himself to the authority for them to do whatever they deem fit. This challenge wasn't taken up. It wasn't. So you want to tell me now that I should not believe such a person? This same Nnamdi Kanu was unlawfully, illegally, adopted, unconstitutionally, and of all the charges being leveled against him that were even baseless and false, this one that he said the president has gone to the greatest beyond was not inclusive. He was not even accused for saying things like that, because they know accusing him for things like that might lead to further proof. So when I look at the video trending again, and I see people trying to discredit, to downplay it, I like, this is why the politicians and the elite of Nigeria will never take the citizens serious. We should learn to be very, very critical in our thought and in analysis. Look at everything Kanu said, and look at how it has played. I've watched a detailed video of Nnamdi Kanu where he stated how it's going to happen. That this man is going to, they've cloned somebody. Initially it was Jubrin. Later they said Jubrin left and they brought in somebody else who played the character. And that the script was written in a way that the moment Buhari left power, or they claim to have left power, not long from there, they will announce that he is gone. Does that not coincide with what has just happened now? Because when I look at the media, when I look at it, things are just going on like it's actually just happened. From a government that doesn't know how to tell the citizens the truth. You want me to believe anything coming from the mainstream media? Oh, that doesn't. I don't and I won't. I don't know if you understand. Hate Nnamdi Kanu or love him, he has said so many things about the state of Nigeria that is yet to be proven wrong. Now look at it. When he talks about the Fulani Caliphate and the agenda, how they are taking over our forest with the intention of surrounding Nigeria and then eventually taking over. We thought it was a joke. He didn't say these things last week. He said this thing way back, which is not a reason people now see him as a prophet. Now the Fulani area, what he said about the Fulani, tell me one now that is not happening today. Show me one. So why would you say Nnamdi Kanu didn't lie? That's why the video I did yesterday, I asked those announcing now that Buhari is gone. I said, which one should we truly believe now? The one before or the one now? I don't get it. The cabals holding this country, the people holding this country knows all these things. That's why they're always rotating themselves within power. If a neutral body comes in, so many things will come to light. So many things will come to light. Now it was Buhari. Now it's Tinubu. And Atiku is fighting to take over from Tinubu. And these are of the same agenda, the same clique. And you think Nigerians, you don't need to sit down and think critically, say, what if this thing Nnamdi Kanu said is truly correct, and that the vast majority of Nigerians are being fooled? Why are we not thinking towards that direction? Why? As for me, Odalo, you don't fool me like you fool the people all the time. I am a critical and deep thinker. I analyze things critically before I jump into a conclusion. But in this case of Muhammadu Buhari, somebody telling me that he just passed on the voice today or yesterday, I'll tell you there is more to read. There is a whole lot more to read than what have been said. The Nigerian media, no now, because the media broadcast what the government have authorized them to say. So they will always say it to suit and please the authority. Otherwise, this is not what we should be hearing. Somebody saying somebody as profile as Buhari would not have gone to the greatest beyond and it will be kept in the secret. Not when they have an agenda. When Yar'Adua and Pastor, how long did it take the government of Nigeria to announce it to Nigerians? How long? How come when they flew him in, the light at the airport was shut down? All sort of illegality, irregularity, criminality will be playing. And you are taking this thing, you are believing this government for anything they say. You can be a fool to them, but me, I've chosen not to be, and I don't care if I'm the only one on that list. I will just maintain it. Let me leave you with the video again. You enjoy the video and do a critical analytics on the video yourself and decide if you think Nnamdi Kanu was bluffing, he made pointless point, or you actually saw sense and reality in what he has said. I'll leave you with the video. See you again in my next video.
Buhari is dead and buried in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Aisha Buhari was there. She came back from what they called a lesser Hajj. She was wearing black. She was mourning. If you look at the pictures that were circulated at that point in time, you will see the smug, or should I say, the forlorn faces of northern governors. A minute silence was held at the AU for a late Buhari. Even Her Britannic Majesty Queen Elizabeth II also penned a condolence message to the people of Nigeria before the cabal took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it. If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari, whoever it is in Asorok, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them, and speak Buhari's mother tongue, which is Fulfude. I will give up Biafra, I will apologize to him, and I will submit myself to any authority on this earth to do with me as they please. There is no Buhari. Jubril was there. Jubril followed Abba Kyari to Cuba and ran away from there and never came back. The man you have now in Asorok is from Niger Republic. His name is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. That's his name. Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad. Even Shekau knows who he is personally and was mentioning his name as well. It is not Buhari.
Pokey. I just enjoy my small holiday for Switzerland, Zurich. I just the cruise for Lake Zurich. Now I just open my phone. Aisha Yesufu channel. Now she say Buhari don't poof. Buhari poof. Since I come this side there, how many countries I don't turn? About 6 or 7 countries. I know they like to receive call from Nigeria. I know they like to listen to Nigerian news. Because since I dey waka for here, na so hiss I dey hiss. I go just dey hiss. The hiss. When I remember the potentials, the resources, the intelligent human capital when we get for Nigeria, and the way our leaders and the followers rubbish my country, they pain me. I just dey hiss. So to come to say Buhari poof, I don't know whether not today sad or today. I don't know what to do.